Hi, I'm Luke Kren, Senior Editor with MetalForming Magazine, here on the show floor at FABTECH 2025 in Chicago for our MetalForming 4 on the Floor video segment. With me is Arthur Camanho, Sales Director for AutoForm Engineering, and Arthur's going to answer a couple questions about their technology and the metal forming industry in general. So Arthur, what new products, technology will visitors to your FABTECH booth here in Chicago, what will they see?
AutoForm has been known to as a supplier of simulation for forming, and lately, maybe five years plus ago, we started to do assembly simulation. So that's one thing that we're focusing on improving now, the assembly part of the simulation. And we have a new product that is coming out in the next couple of months. It's called Car Body Planner. It's a product dedicated to the costing departments of OEM suppliers to help people quote services much faster, and using also knowledge that is stored on the background of the product. So those two things are probably the most interesting things we have.
Oh, okay. And if you could talk a little bit about your perspectives on the state of the metal forming market through the rest of 2025 and into 2026. What do you see out there?
We've seen that this year was clearly for us, and we see the OEMs as well, a slow year, right? We highly depend on the OEMs and the tier one suppliers to sell software, to keep them rolling and using the product. And we saw with the tariffs story and OEMs were kind of slow this year, and even now they're starting to accelerate again, but a little later than we expected. Even some of the OEMs are still discussing programs for the next year. So we hope 26 will be much better. Maybe it's gonna take another couple of months in 26 to really get it going.
And if you could talk about how these market factors, you touched on it a little bit, how they're impacting the adoption of your company's technology.
Yeah, as I just mentioned, we highly depend on the OEM's programs. So whatever they release as new programs or new targets, it's an EV program, it's a gas powered program. It directly affects us, right? Because we are supplying software for them to work on new programs. Some OEMs, they tend to keep the level of usage of our product kind of stable. So even though they have less programs or less need, they keep using it. They keep running with the software to keep that steady usage, even when they start a new program. So we'll see. Like I said, we hope early 26 will be better. New programs are coming, and hopefully it will accelerate again.
And one last question. So, you talk about the market conditions and what, automakers and what they're looking for and what you're supplying. So could you just talk a little bit more about how that affects what they're looking for in the market conditions, how that affects the types of new products that you bring out?
Yeah. This product that we are releasing in a couple of months, it's called Car Body Planner. It's really an answer to a market need, right? We see clearly that tier ones and people working in quoting departments, costing departments, they struggle to provide reliable quotes and in a very quick fashion, right? So you as a tier one, you get a package of parts from the OEM. You're expected to react very quickly with pricing. The prices, they have to be accurate, because if you quote it too expensive, you don't get the package. If you quote it too cheap, you will have a problem because you will lose money. So this program is really an answer to the market, and now with all the AI coming to play, we can probably benefit from the history of quotes that were made and well accepted, and this can help us in the future quotes with the AI in the background. So that's kind of driving us in that direction for the quoting. And like I said before, the assembly product development is also answering to market needs, because people are not happy anymore with us providing parts that look okay. They don't want to see a hood panel okay. They want to see the hood assembly okay. So they keep asking more and more. We have to follow and provide it. So that's more or less what's going on.
Well, metal forming at FABTECH 2025 with Arthur Camanho of AutoForm Engineering. Thank you, Arthur.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Have a good show.